Alright everybody, I thought I'd do a little symbolism 101 here. This is the Freemason symbol. It's a compass and a rule, or compass and square, and you see the G in the middle. Okay, this is the symbol for Freemasonry. Okay, and what you're looking at here is the symbol for Acura, and you notice that's just like a compass, or even it could be a corridor. See how it can be a corridor, like the Matrix, but it's also a compass. Alright, it's very good to be symbol literate. Once you become more symbol literate, then you can be immune to most of this psychological attack, and that's what it is, because your conscious memory and your DNA racial memory remembers these symbols, because our forefathers, that's all they read was symbols. That's how they read. So there's that. Okay, another reason I'm doing this is because there's always new people coming into this that are just coming out of their, I guess you could say, our sickness or psychological condition, and are starting to wake up. So it's very important that we don't put ourselves up on the high horse, and it's good for us to rehash these symbols and find new ones and find out how further, where they came from, go back further in history, like one I'll show you later in a little bit. But if you had any question, if you're new to this or you're just starting to wake up, if you had any question as to who's running the show, there you can see Tony Blair and some others, I think Clinton at the G8 summit. G, remember the compass and rule with the G in the middle. 8 is a very occultic number. Summit. A summit is a peak, top of a pyramid, top of the summit. Okay. So, and there's, look in the middle of the round table there. They've got the sun rays coming out from behind the pyramid, and I'm pretty convinced right now that that's the cult of Aton, whose symbol was the lion. Okay, so there's the family gathered at the round table. Okay, here's the inside of a Freemason lodge. Notice the checkerboard floor. You see the Freemason symbol in the back on the wall. Then you see, a half crescent moon with stars around it, all kinds of symbolism there. But what I want to focus on is the checkerboard floor. And the reason being is you'll see this symbol all over the place, the checkerboard flag at the races and so on. Here you see George Washington with his Freemason symbol, or the two X's connected, the seal of Saturn, or the compass and the rule. But there he is with his. Notice how his feet are positioned too. That means something as well. They're right around the white square, see, which is knowledge. Black is ignorance. So what does that say about our forefathers, huh? Anyway, here's Joe Camel with the checkerboard around his neck. You see this stuff all over the place. Okay, this is the symbol for the Knights Templar. You notice it's a cross and a crown, and that's how they rule us through monarchy and religion. That book, that the Bible is their handbook with a little bit of our spiritual truth thrown in with it, is what that is. That is their external God. Our divine Father, divine intelligence is found within, connected to our selfhood, our conscious, and we are unconscious at this time. So we need to read that book with a whole new set of eyes. And look into other texts as well, and be symbol literate. You're going to see this cross and a crown. You'll see that symbol everywhere. You see it at churches too. Okay. This is known as the Knights of Malta Cross. You see, this is an old one, Pisti Sigil, something or other. I'm not sure where that one is from, but that's the Knights of Malta Cross. I forget the exact story of them. Just do a search. We all should be searching this knowledge out for ourselves and trusting ourselves anyway. So do a search for Knights of Malta. Do more than a Wikipedia search too. MichaelTessarian.com has a lot of good links and references to information, and he has his also input on it, which is, from what I've seen, accurate. Here you can see they like to put the cross of Malta, or Malta's cross, or this cross also goes back to Celtic or Druidic times, and they like to put it on the fire trucks as well. And here you can see the Knights of Malta cross on two places on the crown. On the very top, on top of what looks like a round globe type of thing, and then down like towards the forehead area, a nice big cross of Malta. What does that tell you? If you know anything about the Knights Templar, if you don't, I would do a Google search on it and read up on them. Then you'll start understanding. They were the first bankers. And last but not least, where else do we see it? None other than on the Nazi flag. How about that? So it's on the British crown. It's a Knights Templar symbol, and it's on the Nazi flag. It was on the Nazi flag as well, and it's all over Nazi memorabilia and stuff like that, if you want to call it memorabilia. On a lot of Nazi things, you'll find the Cross of Malta, which actually, like I said, goes back to the Celtics. So there is definitely something going on here, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you for watching my videos, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.